I was basically thinking about to improve my overall security of home network. This can also be implemented in the business network as well, uh, externally. So basically, let's start. Here, as you can see, is a Cisco router, and he's connected with the modem basically. So there is the internet service provider modem, and he's connected now to the router on the WAN port. Then other devices that are very important that need to be secured are connected to the LAN ports, right? So that's layer 2 and that's layer 3. So layer 3 can route, right? Layer 2 cannot route, but it can make subnets for itself, so for every port a collusion domain, right? That's it.
Hello guys, nice to see you. Let me proceed. So basically, if you do a contract with an internet service provider and receive then a cable modem router. So as we all know, in our home network we will get this installed or receive it, and then we can add on those 4 LAN ports any device that we wish, as we also can add Wi-Fi network, and also do some good encryption. And that's it basically, and that's good. But if you have also, like in my case, a Cisco router, so you can then improve your network, which is important, your home network or also your business network, because as many devices you have, it will be just like another layer of additional security, which is not bad. It's always good, because today hackers are improving and they are every day doing their job, and our job is to defend our home network and also our business network, right? Here it is good to know that, and I see people are asking, okay, can I communicate with a WAN layer 3 port with a layer 2 port, switch port? And the answer is no. You need an IP address, you need a layer 2 or 3 compatibility and so on. But you can basically do communication from layer 3 with layer 2 ports. Okay, just you need to switch up the configuration, and it should be possible most of the cases if you have having a Cisco router. Just you need to create access lists, you need to create NAT inside and outside of the network where it needs to be NATed, and then you can communicate with those different layer 2 ports with layer 3. Okay, so you just need basically here from this cable modem router you received from the internet service provider to connect with the WAN port on the Cisco router, and then you can basically create 2 networks. This is the first network as usual, as basic, and this is the second network that you have behind the router. You can even have more networks because you have here more switches, and then you can create many virtual LANs on every port, or just 1 or 2 LANs on a few ports, or all ports to be part of one VLAN. So normally we need to connect to the Cisco router, yes, and we can do this by using a console cable, and we need in this case PuTTY, right? Because PuTTY is the terminal that we can use to do a terminal connection. In this case I know it should be COM port 4 after the connection. USB to serial COM port 4 is that, so we just will enter here communication port 4, and we can then connect here on the Cisco router. So I'm basically already connected here. I already entered the credentials for security reasons, and then so we need to configure everything of that, because I already configured it, the router, and you can here see what is important. So we have here 4 ports, 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is port number 4. Fast Ethernet port 4 is the WAN port on the Cisco 881 model from the 800 series. You need to enter, of course, username, secret password, and you need to enter IP name server, so who is resolving host names to IP addresses to host names, and this is the modem router. So his IP address is entered here. Of course, after that you need to configure the VLANs, so you can create many VLANs. For example, this fast Ethernet physical port can be one VLAN. This could be VLAN 3 or VLAN 10, as you know. But I have entered them to simplify it a little bit to be in the same VLAN, that I don't have so much subnets, because I prefer not. But if you would create more subnets, even the network would be even more secure, okay? More complicated the network is, the network will be more secure, because you have different information that needs to be typed in. In this case, we all know, okay, it's easier, we type an address range that is in the same prefix subnet, right? And that's it. You can see here interface fast Ethernet 4 has an IP address, right, that needs to be in the same subnet as here, right, with this network here, and this is 15 in this case, here it is 14. And we need the command IP NAT outside, because we need later to specify in the IP NAT source command, okay, what are we basically NATing? We are NATing the inside to the outside and so on. Here, if we move forward, we have also here entered the duplex full keep alive 10,000 seconds. That's a little bit too much to do keep alive. The default is 10 seconds, as you know, and that's the default value. But I increased it here because of some issues with the interface, that's going down. But I think it's related with the full duplex. It was only set to half duplex, and that can shut down the interface because of data transmission and so on. Here everything is working correctly now, everything is good. Now interface VLAN needs also to be created. So after the interface VLAN 2 is created, then we can specify in the physical fast Ethernet ports switch port access to which LAN, to LAN 2. So we are specifying that the connection needs to go to VLAN 2, and the gateway is at the ending 240.1, and that is IP NAT inside. So that is the inside. So we are NATing the inside, okay, of this network to the outside to that network, okay. And here is the command also, as you can see, IP NAT inside source list 100 interface fast Ethernet 4 overload. The fast Ethernet 4 is the port where the connection is going. So it's fast Ethernet 4, there the connection is going outside of the network. This is also mentioned as the IP NAT outside, and the overload means that every IP address will be overloaded or translated, right? Translated to that IP address. So it will be translated to this IP address from fast Ethernet 4, and fast Ethernet 4 has already all it needs to be translated to the public IP address, and this way the communication can be done from network 2 to from this network 2 to network 1 with this command. And of course this would not be possible even with IP NAT with this command and with the access list if IP route, a default route, is not set, that the router knows where to send. Here it is provided that if you want to reach any network with any subnet mask, you need to go to this interface 192.168 and so forth till 239.14. That's it. Access list is required to permit IP from any IP address with any subnet mask, I believe, or any IP address to any IP address, basically. Most important, this video is also created because of this MAC address table secure command and sticky, MAC address sticky. So this will provide good security that not any device can be accessing this specific port. I have entered maximum 1 fast Ethernet 2 and maximum 1 fast Ethernet 3. So both the physical ports have a maximum of 1 MAC address and they are secured. So the device connected to this port will be learned by this command, and it will be entered in the sticky MAC address table, and after that no other MAC address can enter. So if you then connect any other device, or you are a hacker and you try to access it, right, after you maybe manage to get over through all the defenses, you come to this, and then you need this MAC address, and this is impossible to get because only one MAC address is allowed. That's good. And secondly, MAC address spoofing could also acquire the MAC address, and this way you could then basically enter, but it's also very difficult. Okay, so, and that's it so far. So it is important all the time to improve the network, to have new technologies, and this is just basics. So just to remember the old things, and sometimes those basic stuff can help. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact. Thank you for watching.